What's up, y'all? Let me just go ahead and get into this intro real quick and I'll be right back. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Bbaltimore show to get her show with my co-host, Deja Vu, and ain't nothing, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, gang is in the building. Hey, yo, what's the topic for the night?
Well, I got a special guest. He's over gone, you know. I'm singer. So I gotta have a little singer in my life.
What? Oh my God. Before we go in anything else, you know what we gotta do, right? We gotta go ahead and play some of this hot ass indie music, underground music. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get back to y'all in just a few. Without further ado, we got Mr. Who?
Let's get crazy!
Yo, what's up? So, all right, before I get into it, you know what I'm saying, I really want to say, shout out to Black America, you know, for how we've been carrying it lately. They choose to call us, you know, savages or whatever. Right now, we might be, you know what I'm saying, because we fed up with all the bullshit. But at the same time, man, I want to give a few shout outs, man. You know, I've been paying attention to the internet, you know what I'm saying, lately and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And I want to, because I'm doing multiple things at one time here, so just bear with me. But anyway, I want to give a shout out first to Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp, man. This dude, man, we need people like him, man. He don't even understand. Well, he probably do understand, but he needs people we need people on this planet like him, that because he defends our race. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the passion and you can feel it when he speak it. You know what I'm saying? Another shout out I want to give out to is the Breakfast Club, man. They had motherfucking Rush Limbaugh on the Breakfast Club today. You know what I'm saying? Charlemagne, man. I mean, I want to give a shout out to all three of them because collectively they are the Breakfast Club and they a family. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to all three of them, but I really want to speak on Charlemagne, man. I feel like, you know, Charlemagne should like run for Congress. Here's the reason why I say that. Somebody should convince Charlemagne to run for Congress. You know what I'm saying? I know you like, why you say that? Because of the simple fact, first of all, he's fearless when it comes to talking to them white people about politics. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, he don't even give a fuck. He gonna say what's on his mind, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't let you talk too reckless about our culture. He might talk reckless about our culture at times, but that's another thing. Shout out to all of them, man. You know what I'm saying, over there. And just, man, shout out to everybody who been fighting the good fight. And you know, that's what we doing right now. You see what I'm saying? That's what we doing right now. And I just want to let everybody know, man, we made a real big statement. First of all, we made a real big statement. And the world took notice. The world took notice. But what I was really surprised to see, like, I was surprised to see so many white people out there, you know, in solidarity with us. But at the same time, I seen a lot of white people creating, creating things, situations where as though, you know what I'm saying, that the police and the government and the news and all them people would think that like we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? When they was starting the looting. I mean, if a white boy crack a window and it's a loot and everybody looting and everybody riding, what you think they gonna do? You think people ain't gonna go up in them buildings? Of course they gonna go up in them buildings, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame people for doing what they doing, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the current circumstances of the situation at hand. First of all, it's mad people unemployed. Secondly, you know what I'm saying? We've been oppressed for so long. Like, all of us, the people that don't even know they being oppressed is still being oppressed. But it comes from the younger generation to my generation to my parents' generation to their parents' generation and so forth and so on, man. You know what I'm saying? But really, right now, we speaking on like police brutality. I don't even know if y'all know that over the weekend while everybody was protesting, 2 black dudes killed the cop in Cincinnati. But I also heard something about over in California where some lady got shot in the head with some rubber bullets and all this. So I don't know where it happened at, but I've been hearing a couple different things, man. And all I'm really saying to y'all, see, I can use my platform. I don't really do the radio thing much because I got other people doing it, but you know, since we just now opened it back up, I'm doing it today. But I really wanted to do it today because I got some shit to get off my chest. And I know that this is going to be heard on all streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? But holla at me, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You could get on, 712-770-5385. Or you could catch me on Instagram and hit my link in my bio. You know what I'm saying? Push that King B TV. It's going to take you straight to the website. You can hear it live on radio right now. And I just want to hear y'all thoughts, man, for real, because I got mixed emotions on all of this stuff. Part of me want to burn down the buildings. Part of me want peace. But the part of me that want peace always reflect back to what made me want to burn. Now, well, I'm not burning down shit, but I'm just saying I'm all with the shits. But I'm just saying the part of me that wants the peace also thinks about, well, how did we get here in the first place? You know what I'm saying? These people straight took our planet from us. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think people, I'm going to get on that in another time, but I don't think people understand the significance of what we doing. People thinking like, oh, they just being savages and, you know, they looting and turn down the city, our city, it's our city, it's our city. So what the fuck? Do you want the change or not? Some shit got to happen for change to happen. And if you scared, stay at home, nigga, pray. If you scared, stay at home and pray for us. I'm just this for anybody. And to the people who's, you know, on the side of the fence, stay on that side. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who got to straddle the fence with some moral shit, because this is a moral war that we having right now. This shit is all about morals. Even though it's disguised in police brutality and all this other shit, this shit is about morals. What type of morals do you have? You know what I'm saying? Do you got enough morals to let everybody be free? I mean, we free, but we not really free. We modern day slaves right now. Because they still controlling us. They still got us doing what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we can't break free from it, but we breaking free. And right now, like Tamika Mallory was saying, man, we got the momentum. That shit is real. We got the momentum. This was one of the biggest marches or biggest protests since Martin Luther King. You saying? He used peace. You know what I'm saying? And then, you had Minister Lord Farrakhan. They did the Million Man March. And basically, that's what we need again. But I want to speak about, the politics and all this shit, right? So, everybody know Joe Biden is going to win to be the next president, right? So I wanted to speak on this the other day, but I'm going to speak on it now. But anyway, like, we need to get Joe Biden on somewhere like the Breakfast Club again. Have Charlemagne drill this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to have shit in place before he even get to the office. You see what I'm saying? They just changed laws today. June and January, they always change laws. I've been paying attention to politics for forever, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch it real heavy, man, but it just got so depressing. And, you can't just really keep watching that shit, else you're gonna be angry. Because you see how these people treat you and they don't give a fuck about you. But that's also why I say, if you're in college or plan on going to college, go to school for politics. Go to school to be a lawyer, a judge. You know what I'm saying? Get that grassroots movement going on down there in your local community. Holler at them politicians. See what you could do to get in. Just to get a foot in the door. Then when you get your foot in the door, learn that shit. Learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you step out there. You step out there. You know what I'm saying? God got you on this. I'm telling you, man. Right now, I feel like God is pleased. White America probably feel like, God mad, or they probably don't even give a fuck. But I feel like God is pleased because he see the rise, and I feel like he been waiting on this. And so he used certain people and certain things to happen to make this shit happen. You see what I'm saying? And now that it's happening, we got the momentum. We can't get that up. We cannot give that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go out there and start looting and shit all over again, because you ain't really got to do that. You made the point the first time when we did it. Now, what we got to do is start hitting them motherfucking local politicians' offices. That's how we protest. We go up in front of their house. You know what I'm saying? And put pressure on your local politician so they could put pressure, so they could talk about that shit in Congress. Because you think them people ain't scared? That motherfucker White House got breached. You think them people not talking about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Them people shook, man. And either they're going either, create something else. They're going to create something else where as though they're going to have us in bondage. You know what I'm saying? You see what they doing now. They got niggas unemployed. Niggas can't even work. If you ain't got no money, you ain't got no money. If you ain't like successful or a millionaire, something like that, there's a whole bunch of black millionaires out there. But if you're not like that or something like that, you probably hurting. And see, that's all a part of their plan, man. That's why we gotta go holler at Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we need to get Charlemagne in motherfucking Congress. We need to push this nigga in Congress because he's built for that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga we need in Congress, because this nigga is going to fight and he not going to hold back. And you know what I'm saying? He about that with them white people. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, here's the new protest right here. Go to your local politician. Go to their office. Mobbed up. No violence. Protest in front of their house. Make them make shit happen until Donald Trump get out of office. And at the same time, put pressure on on Joe Biden. Put pressure on him. Fuck all that talking about what's going to happen in Congress when you get in office. Nigga, make something happen before you get in office. We want to see something happen before you get in office. We want to build in place, making it safe for us before you get in Congress. You see what I'm saying? I mean, before you get to be president. You know what I'm saying? We need a bill in place. You know what I'm saying? So by the time you do get in office, you can pass that shit right into law. You see what I'm saying? We not dumb black people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may think that we are, but we are not dumb black people at all. You know what I'm saying? We got some brilliant people in our race. You got to think about it. We built this country. That means we probably some of the greatest architects of all time. You see what I'm saying? Y'all couldn't have did shit without us. Everything that y'all did, y'all put that shit on our back. Not only, let's go ahead and go back to this police brutality, but not only is people dying, man, not only is people tired of seeing black men die, black men, black women, because they die too. You know what I'm saying? Not only is we sick and tired of seeing these people die, we sick and tired of getting beat up by the police. Because if y'all stop killing us, y'all still gonna keep beating us up every time y'all gotta come for us. You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm not scared of none of that shit, but I'm just saying it for the people who really fear for their lives from these police. You know what I'm saying? God put this thing in place, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit had to happen for change to happen. And I'm not sure we got the change just yet, but if we keep pressure on these people, you know what I'm saying, in the right way, then shit gonna happen. We need strong-willed black people, you know what I'm saying, to get in them schools, man. Learn their game. You got to learn their game in order to defeat them in it. If the high school kids that just graduated the class 2020 go to college, come home by 2000, go to a 2-year, 4-year college. Let's say 4 years. They go to a 4-year college, get a couple degrees. In the white man's eyes, you know, they the ones that they want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? In that 4 years time, while you doing all that, you plotting. You plotting how to get in the Congress. You know what I'm saying? By 10 years, just say for instance, if a third of the people that graduated in class of 2020, you know, went to college, got out of college, by 2030, you know how many black people could be in Congress? You got to think about that. You got to think ahead. You got to think long term. You got to think ahead. This shit is chess, and they've been winning at this shit for a long time. You see what I'm saying? They so strategic with the shit. They put this shit in place 400, many years ago when they built this raggedy ass place. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta play their game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the other day when I said, yo, is you just gonna party your life away? You can't do that because you wasting time. You wasting time when you partying your life away. Save that fucking money. Save that money. You see what's going on now? Just we in the greatest depression right now. Save that money, man. Get your fucking education and play their game. Because that's the only way we're going to beat them. You see what I'm saying? I swear I love y'all, man. That's why I'm saying this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing chess, man. I don't know what everybody else doing, but I'm playing chess. And I know if I put it out there, y'all going to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Play with me. You see what I'm saying? Play chess with me. So we could win. Every person got a role. Every person got a role. Some people just soldiers. Some people are rooks. You know what I'm saying? It's the castle. You see what I'm saying? Some people are queens and kings and bishops and rooks and castles, man. You see? So all of that shit go together in order to win the game. You see what I'm saying? Yo, never mind how I'm speaking. Just listen to my point. You feel me? So I just really want to let y'all know, man, we could do this shit. We got that momentum going, man. And first of all, I want to say shout out to all of the states that went ham. Them people needed to see that shit. Not only did they needed to see that shit, us as black people needed to see that shit. We needed to see our own self united like that. And we got to make them understand every time they do some sucker shit and get caught on camera with it, we got to ride in a way that, you know, shit don't always have to be violent, though. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, then you know I'm only violent if I have to be. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? I say what I want, but I'm cool as shit. And sometimes I might be an asshole, but you know my heart is pure. That's for the people who know me. If you don't know me, get to know me. You know what I'm saying? And I know over the last couple of days, y'all seen how passionate I was over this shit. It's because I'm tired of this shit, man. I've been seeing this shit all my life. I done been beat up by the police, slammed on my face and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what them people going through, man. My people, your people. You know what I'm saying? I got, and another thing, man, I got to say shout out to our allies, man. Our Latinos, you know, some of the white people that's fucking with us. You know what I'm saying? The Asians, Koreans, all of them. Because I've been seeing all races supporting. But let me say this. To y'all white dudes that's out there saying that y'all supporting us out there on the front lines with us. Stop fucking breaking shit, man. If you got to break something, or you got to fucking be breaking somebody's windows or all in their cars and shit, keep your motherfucking ass home, man. We don't need that shit, man. Because that's the first thing we need. Once we see some shit like that, you know niggas is going in them buildings. And y'all already know that type of shit. So that means you already, to me, you done already pre-thought that shit out. Oh, we're going to go down here. We're going to ride, you know what I'm saying? We're going to protest with the black people. We're going to break some shit up, spray paint some shit up. They going to get blamed for it. And, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go home scot-free and our communities ain't going to be fucked with. But let's reverse that for a minute. Let's just say we was riding, right? Or protesting or whatever the fuck you want to call it. And we hit them rural neighborhoods and them neighborhoods where y'all live at. Y'all wouldn't like that shit, would y'all? So why the fuck would you come out and protest with us and break other people's shit and let us take the blame for that shit? You see what I'm saying? So if you got to do that shit, if you a part of our movement or you feel like you saying you a part of our movement, keep that motherfucking vandalism. Keep that motherfucking breaking into shit. All of that shit. We don't need that shit. We already got so much shit to deal with. We don't need no extra shit to deal with. But as far as all of that, you know, people talking about burning down the buildings. Speaking of that, as far as all them people talk about, you know, don't destroy our community, all that shit. I could dig it. But do you own one of them motherfucking stores? I'm in my building right now, right? I got my own building. As a matter of fact, I got 2 buildings. You see what I'm saying? But just let me say something. If all of that shit was happening and that shit happened here and my building got fucked up and burnt down to the ground, nigga, I'm okay with that. Let me tell you why, because I got insurance on my shit, and I know I'm going to get a big check for that. So if you're not owning none of those buildings, you really shouldn't be worried about what the fuck people doing, because ain't nothing but a whole bunch of mom and pop stores in your neighborhood, some fucking liquor stores. You see what I'm saying? That you don't own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. That's not your shit. And to the people who do own the buildings, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to take a loss for the cause. Sometimes we got to take a loss for the cause. I understand that you worked hard for that. Nigga, I work hard for my shit too. But at the same time, like I said, if my shit got burnt down today or tomorrow behind a protest or a riot, I don't give a fuck. Because that shit is material. Stop placing motherfucking value under material. You see what I'm saying? Fuck the materials. You know what I'm saying? Because we built this shit so we can build it again. And if we ain't got it and we can't build it, then we can buy it. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop thinking. We got to stop thinking how they programmed us to think. See, we thinking how they programmed us to think. They want us to go out here and kill ourselves. They deliberately put us in the hoods and poverty-stricken hoods, you know what I'm saying, and don't give us jobs, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. So this type of shit can happen. So niggas could go out and kill themselves. So niggas could go out and kill niggas. So niggas can go out and rob niggas. So niggas can go out and sell drugs. And then they put the bras in Section 8. So they can't have a nigga living with them, so they can regulate that so they can continue to get the free money. You see what I'm saying? It's all systematic. You gotta pay attention to the big picture, man. You gotta break that shit down in sections, man. I love y'all. That's why I'm saying this shit, man. We don't need the violent protests no more. We done with that. We're gonna post up in front of these local politicians' buildings. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do that shit all from now until the election. Speaking of elections, really need to get Mitch McConnell out of there, because that's Donald Trump right-hand man. And he making all this shit. He's the puppet master. He making all that shit. And only Kentucky can really overthrow, Mitch McConnell. But I'm just making his presence aware. He's the man behind the strings. Donald Trump is just the puppet. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling the strings. So that means if we get Donald Trump up out of there, we got to get Mitch McConnell up out of there too. November, vote. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta carry this shit from now until the vote. We gotta carry this same energy from now until the vote. You feel me? And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this shit because I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We need equality too. We need peace too. But if they ain't giving us no justice, we ain't giving them no peace. It ain't no peace. You see what I'm saying? I got some other things to do, man, but I gave y'all 30 minutes of this good shit. Take this shit home, download it, man. Let it marinate on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Don't pay attention to the way I presented it to you. Just pay attention to the message. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Love yourself. Be easy. Peace.